Okay, we're going to talk about holding the drumsticks for the first time. This is really important. It might be a bit boring, but you just got to spend just a bit of time on it just to get it right. Otherwise, when you play later on, you won't be relaxed, and you'll get to a certain point where that's it. You won't be able to get past that point. So it's really important. Okay, first thing, open your hand like so. Get the stick, put it inside. Now it's probably wise to use the stronger hand first, so if you're right-handed, start with the right hand. Put the stick here. Now there's a natural line in your hand from there to there. I want you to put the stick on that line. Okay? Like so. And then I want 3 fingers, these 3. Covering the stick, curled around, okay? And then the thumb, flat on the stick, with about this much on the end. And you see this crease in that finger, right opposite the thumb. Now it's really important that the thumb and this finger are right opposite each other over here. Okay, so once you've got this grip sorted out, turn the whole thing around, and we're just going to start off with the wrist. What we're going to do is we're going to go up and down with the wrist, up and down like that. So just be careful not to twist that way or this way, so that the wrist just goes straight. It's okay for the stick to come out at a bit of an angle, that's natural. So let's try it, up and down, just in the air. Really relaxed. You don't want any tension in the muscles on the top or on the bottom. Really make it quite fluid. That's the wrist. That's the first element. Okay? Now, once you get used to that, I want you to take away these 3 fingers. Okay? And we're going to concentrate on this connection here. This is called the fulcrum, and it's where the thumb is flat on the stick and the forefinger goes around the stick over here. And the way this works is it's a bit like a seesaw where there's a pivot in the middle and the stick is able to go up and down in that connection like this. So just try that. Just try that. See if you can move the stick and allow it to go up and down. And then we're going to use the wrist again without these fingers. We'll use them in a minute. We're going to use the stick to flick. Sorry, we're going to use the wrist to flick the stick up and down like that. See if you can get a big range. Now, if this connection is too tight, what's going to happen is the stick isn't going to want to move anywhere. Okay, if it's too loose, then the stick is going to flop around and eventually it's going to fall out. So it takes a bit of time just to figure out how much pressure you need to put on there. Not too much. Remember, you need to always be relaxed. Just a bit of pressure. Just try that for a few minutes. Get used to it. Remember, you want about this much on the end. Just like that. Okay, so once you get used to that, we're going to start using these 3 fingers. Now what do? So, start off with the fingers on the stick. And what we're going to do is we're going to move the stick. And as we do, the fingers are going to open. They're still curled around the stick and close. Open, close. Open, close. It's almost like a lever, like a machine, you know. So, let's try this. Flick the stick back and down. So, when the stick goes back, the fingers are still on it, and then when it goes down, they close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Now you can try it with the other hand, helping yourself out, just to kind of figure out that movement. You know, it's quite a good exercise just to get those fingers working, because they've never done this before, so if it probably feel quite awkward, but bit of practice, and it will start to feel much more natural. So, a few more times, like this, up and down, really slowly. Try and get a nice big range. And then once you get comfortable with that, you can try it on the drum, like this. Okay? So, after that, you're relaxed. Let's try and speed it up a bit. Now, when you speed it up, it's going to get quite bouncy, almost like when a basketball bounces on the ground. It's going to want to come back. It's the same as the drumstick. It's got a lot of energy and it's going to want to come back. Now, be careful not to push after the hit, because what you get is that. Make sure the stick is free to come back. Okay? So once you're done with that hand, you repeat the whole sequence with the other hand. So you can go back to the beginning of this video. That will help. And then once you've done that with the other hand, you're going to do this. So you're going to do 4 with the right hand and 4 with the left hand, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you can do this for 10 minutes a day, just for now, that would be really useful. I know it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but if you want to, if you want to develop your skills, it's really quite important. Okay.